Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Corner, your daily podcast. Daily now, pretty much every day I'm coming to you with market analysis, news, updates, everything. Today we're going to look at the news because we didn't do that yesterday. And we have news about Bitcoin. We have news about Tezos HyperBaking is now live. I'm going to talk to you about this announcement. Also news about Link and just general market overview we're going to do as well, just as usual. So don't go anywhere. Let's get started. Yes, it is Thursday today. This is episode 120, guys. I am coming to you, as you see now, almost every day. This week especially, it's been every day, and it will be like that at least until the end of the year. I'll see next year if I'm going to start doing this maybe Monday, Wednesday and Friday or something like that. But for the moment, there's a lot of things happening on the markets and everything, so we need to make sure that everything is covered. I want to keep you informed and keep you up to date with everything that is going on in crypto world. Now, before I move on to the quick market overview, let me quickly say thank you to the sponsors of this video. Cobo Lend. It is a brand new community-driven lending platform that aims to decentralize the borrowing and lending industry with the use of blockchain technology, of course. The Cobo Lend platform allows borrowers to get access to hassle-free capital, approved, voted and supported by a community treasury in order to get any size loan without the oversight of a bank. They are currently in pre-sale of their CBOT token via BX Exchange. Their initial exchange offering started last week, and to take part in this pre-sale and get your hands on the token at pre-sale prices, head over to coboland.com. You will find the link in the description box. Also, you know that you can earn these tokens for free if you join their community. Just go on their website and find out what are the social media challenges that you can do in order to earn it for free. I'm also doing giveaways regularly now for CBOT tokens, mostly on Twitter. So make sure that you're following me on Twitter. You can find the link in there, my Twitter handle, and watch out for my announcements. I actually currently have a giveaway for Opolo hardware wallet, this device, which I announced a few days ago, and I did a review on this device. This is one of the devices that I'm really happy about. It's a very good size hardware wallet, so make sure that you find my review and find out more about it. And I will be doing some more giveaways of CBOT tokens, so watch out for those. But in the meantime, you can go and grab some of those tokens at the pre-sale prices from their website. Now, let's go into the markets and see what is going on today before we head on to the news. Okay, well, this will be a very quick one because as we see, there's not really that much movement on the market, still a lot of red. And this is why I'm using Coin360 today so that we can actually see the red better. Bitcoin is doing a recovery, Ethereum and Ripple as well, ADA, EOS and Tron and Tezos and Monero are doing a recovery, but it's a small recovery. They're still, quite below the prices that they were last week. And of course, this is to do with the correction that is currently ongoing, which I talked about on Monday. And no surprises here. I mean, Ripple is actually not that bad at 56 cents because it was 58 or something at the start of the week. So not too bad. Ethereum actually is doing poorly. That's because Ripple has gained almost 5% in the last day. Bitcoin only 0.45, Ethereum only 1%. And I don't know if you're watching these videos regularly. I actually had a message from a friend of mine who messaged me saying, oh, I just bought Bitcoin and the next day it dumped. Well, yes, on Monday, actually, in my video, I was talking about the fact that Bitcoin is going to be going down because we saw a few different indicators and metrics and kind of showed me that we are due a correction immediately. And hopefully you're watching my videos regularly, guys, so that you can be well informed and make these good decisions. Because if you had bought Bitcoin if my friend actually bought Bitcoin just a day later, he would have gotten more for the money that he spent. I think he bought something like $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, so it's not a huge amount or anything, but still, if you can get a little bit extra, then why not? Bitcoin was at 19,000 at the beginning of the week, and then it dropped to below the 18,000. It's now recovering. We are now sitting at 18,200, but still, I mean, you really have to make the most of it. Now, if trading is really difficult for you, I've done a book, Learn Crypto, where I'm talking about the market cycles and everything. I'm talking about the FOMO and the FAT cycles and how corrections are happening and all of that. But also, I mean, trading is not really for everyone. Many people are not very good with finding the right time to enter the market, to buy or sell. Many people get scared, and when the coin starts dropping, they start selling, because they are panicking that the drop will be much higher and they will lose more money. Then the drop turns out to be just a small correction, the price goes up again, and they get left out. I have a friend who actually sold Bitcoin at 15,000 or 15,500 or something, because at the time she expected it to have pumped so hard that it needs a correction, and she was making plans to be buying it at 12,000 or 13,000. That didn't happen. Bitcoin went to 19,000, and it's still around 18 right now. So she's still waiting now for Bitcoin to crash or something to happen, so that she can rebuy it again at pretty much the price that she sold it. So she's not really going to make a profit from that sale, but she's hoping at least not to make a loss. Well, this is not great, and this is why trading is not really for everyone. There are some passive income opportunities out there, and I'm reviewing them every now and then. In fact, yesterday I was talking about Praem Capital, and last week I reviewed it as well. This is a Swiss company, Switzerland-based company, that is doing automated trading for you, and it's basically like an investment portfolio manager. They are automating trading on 3 markets, cryptocurrencies, forex, and the stock market, and they also incorporate real estate and venture capital into your portfolio when you invest with them. So this is a passive way. This is basically, they do everything. You only put your money in there and you're collecting your interest. So it is a Swiss-based company that is audited and regulated by the official financial regulator of Switzerland, FINMA. I talked about this in my review as well. And they have also partnered with a hedge fund from Luxembourg to secure your investment and to provide insurance for customers' investments. So this is just one of the different opportunities out there, passive income streams that you can do, so that you don't have to actually do the trading. They use artificial intelligence trading bots that they have been developing since 2017, and they also have their own native token, which when I talked about this company, it was in pre-sale. It was at 70 cents, and then it went in the second tier of the pre-sale was at 90 cents. Now the token is actually launched, and it is worth $1.14. So it's over $1. You can actually see on the screen here my testing account here. I'm currently I put $100 just for the test, and it's been a couple of days since I started testing this, and I've already having here my earnings of 71 cents on the 100. So this is pretty much one of the lowest investment plans. I think the lowest one is 50, and then you have 100, 250, and it goes up to 3,000. And also your interest goes up with the higher amount you spend. So I'm on 10% interest a month. So this is how you see here my interest being calculated, added to my balance. So everything so far is working great with them. This is in an artificial intelligence powered ecosystem for high yield and risk-free investments on these 5 different markets. They also just announced a new partnership. This is the announcement here with Paraminex Finance, which is a international manufacturing cooperative that unites shareholders from more than 196 countries and manages capital in the financial markets. So they keep growing and they keep developing and adding more different companies and more businesses to their ecosystem, which is very important for the growth of this company. You also have a chance of winning 100 PRM, their native token, 100 tokens, if you're one of the people who sign up with my link in the description box. So make sure that you check the link. Every week there will be a winner of 100 PRM tokens if you are signing up with the link in the description box. It is a referral link, bear in mind, so they do have an affiliate site, and it could really be a passive income stream if you work it well. Network marketers and people who are in affiliate marketing already know the power of affiliate marketing and referrals. So make sure that you check out the link, and if you have any questions, message me. Also, if you are registering with my link, make sure that you contact me and you let me know what is your nick, because I'll need to be selecting a winner of the 100 PRM tokens, valued currently at $114. So yeah, well, this is a great opportunity. Now let's go into the news, guys, and see what is going on with Bitcoin, Tezos, Chainlink, and the other things that I have prepared for you in the news. All right, well, I'm going to start actually with the biggest news. This is Tezos, because it is literally just been announced today. It is about Tezos becoming probably, well, most likely the most lucrative staking coin in terms of passive income stream from staking. This is just another way to earn passive income stream from your crypto. And staking has been around for a while now, and Tezos has been one of the top cryptocurrencies for staking, but now they're taking it to a whole other level with what they call HyperBaking. And this is the announcement for Tezos Foundation, the official announcement. I'm going to quickly read through. So Tezos launches new HyperBaking program, they say, exclusively for the first 3,000 applicants. So it's currently open to 3,000 people, and half of these spots are already taken, more than half of them already. So they're saying HyperBakers will be using their wallet as a node in the network while receiving higher rewards. Initially, only 3,000 slots will be opened, requiring a minimum amount of XTZ to participate. They don't disclose what is the minimum amount yet in this announcement. The Tezos Foundation has ensured all HyperBaker funds, guaranteeing their security. And here you can see it on your screen right now. What is the difference between the regular baking, which is the staking of Tezos? It's called baking. You are baking the coins and you're doing that every 3 days. And hyper baking, which is in the gray. So let me actually make this slightly smaller so that we can fit it on the window. I can't. Oh, I can. All right. So as you see, by December 2021, so in the course of a year, you are looking at around 25% for regular baking. That's a return of investment, ROI. And you're looking at 121% if you're doing hyper baking. So this is a huge difference, guys. This is in fact a difference of 100%. So baking is the staking system that is used on the Tezos network since its inception, rendering it one of the most secure blockchains. It is this feature, along with a strong community, that has been the spearhead of the asset's price appreciation. Hyperbaking introduces two innovative features: no need to keep your funds staked, your wallet is the node, and holding, meaning that you don't actually have to go and stake it with a different node or a third party. Ideally, you have to be, not ideally, for hyperbaking, you have to be the baker. You can't go through an intermediary. Also, unlike regular baking, they say the new mechanism is not tied to committing resources towards pools, but it's rather orientated to being a more global type of action, designating your wallet address to act as a mini node for the network. In other words, it will not interfere with current baking setups. The expected result is a much higher annual yield for each participant. So it's open to 3,000 for the first 3,000 users. As we see, the HyperBaking slots that are left right now are dropping every second. It was 1,800 just before I started this video. It's dropped very quickly to 1,238 right now as we speak. So yeah, to find out more, check out the links in the description box. Right after I finish this video, actually, I will go and find out what is the requirement, because I have some Tezos and I might be one of those hyper stakers. Okay, and moving on to other news, CoinDesk is reporting that Bitcoin is making a progress on its bid to oust the dollar, according to a chief strategist of Morgan Stanley, chief global strategist. So yet again, we have positive news coming from yet another chief of a bank, Ruchir Sharma. This is in this case, and he's cautioning that Bitcoin's bubble may still burst, but even if it does, he says governments and their money printers should be shaken. He says, do not assume that your traditional currencies are the only source of value or mediums of exchange that people will ever trust. Tech-savvy people are not likely to stop looking for alternatives until they find or invent one. And this is all good news for Bitcoin yet again. Even more positive news, Bitcoin.com is reporting yet another CEO of chartered bank, in this case, talking about cryptocurrency adoption being inevitable, widespread crypto adoption being inevitable. So no surprises there. I'm not really going to spend much time on this news. This is always something that is happening when we have a strong bull market and we have a spike in the price of Bitcoin. All of these bank managers and everyone starts talking positively about it. As soon as we go into a bear market, what we saw throughout 2018 and 19, a lot of them are talking about Bitcoin going to zero and everything. So this is the typical media, sort of FOMO cycle that is currently going on. So nothing new, but the reality is, and Ethereum World News is reporting here, the reality is that institutional investors are really buying Bitcoin in bulks. And currently we have close to 1 million Bitcoin coins being held in the top 3 management funds for institutional investors. So these are Grayscale, MicroStrategy, and Square Inc. Together they own a sum of 888,000 Bitcoin, which is close to 1 million, and they're not gonna stop. They keep buying it in bulk. So if you are selling your Bitcoin right now, this is where it's going, in the hands of these guys, institutional investors, corporate investors, huge fund, hedge fund managers. So this is yet another reason to not be inclined to be selling Bitcoin right now, despite the corrections, guys. Even though it's a correction, it will not be such a huge correction that you should be selling your Bitcoin right now. It is a small correction. Once we see that Bitcoin is likely to go really down and test support of, say, 15 or 14K or something like that, then if we have an indication of that, then you might think of selling some and buying it cheaper later. But if you sell it right now, we still don't have that confirmation that we are going to be dropping to these lower support levels, because the upper 17,000 support, which I pointed out on Monday, the 17,800 level is actually holding. So that level is not broken. If that level gets broken, then we can think about going to maybe 16K, 15K, 14. I don't even think we'll be getting there, because it seems that the buyers are really hungry right now and they're buying it. They're not really waiting for it to go down. The traders, the speculators are expecting it to go to 14K, but we have also a lot of retail investors. They don't really speculate so much. They don't really follow the charts and technical analysis. So they might not allow it to actually go to the 14K. So yeah, that's really my personal opinion. Again, this is not a financial advice, but it is my personal opinion. Now let me finish the news today with good news about Chainlink. This is a tweet by Sentiment, one of the leading on-chain analysts, and they report that the amount of holders of Chainlink with over 1,000 link coins is growing. It's actually grown by 445 more addresses compared to last month. So good news for holders of Chainlink. You know, this is one of the currencies that I'm also holding longer term. It is one of my top choices for this year. It was early in the year I announced that Chainlink is one of my top cryptocurrencies for this year, and not just me, many other analysts are also talking about Chainlink. It is an oracle. It is providing a link between different blockchains for exchanging data between different blockchains, so it is actually highly usable. And many companies in the news, it was just a couple of days ago that yet another company is using Chainlink for their on-chain analysis and providing, you know, data analytics for a few different tokens, DeFi tokens and everything. So Chainlink is bound to grow and keep growing. This is why it is in my top list. And if it's not in your top list, make sure that you do some more research on Chainlink, because I strongly recommend that you should have it in your portfolio. Even though I'm not really giving you financial advice, it's still just a personal recommendation. All right, well, this is everything for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, leave a comment below, leave me a like, and also share it with someone else who would benefit from watching it. Don't forget to check all of the links in the description box, where you will find the links to the sponsors of this video. Also, you will find the link to Praem Capital, which is the passive income opportunity if you're not really a keen or avid trader, and some other links like the best hardware wallets that I'm using, all of the exchanges that I'm using are linked in the description box. Everything that you need to know, all of the websites that I'm using and that every crypto user should know about are in the description box. So make sure that you go through this. Thanks for staying until the end. I'm signing off now, and I'm going to see you in the next video.